Welcome to Weekly Live. I have got a little content talk for you, prepared for you today. The reason I'm doing that is because I have just finished my February content calendar is in the final stages of edit and is about to be made available. But I do have, and I have started creating a blog that lists the days of the year. So that's for general consumption and for anybody who wants to pop over to my website, my blog, month by month, there will be a list of days of the month, fun ones, serious ones, and ideas for you to hook onto something that is of interest for your audience, for your business, that might inspire a campaign or inspire a theme for the month. It's a great way to get the grey matter thinking out the box. Remember, we did say in the past few weeks that the important thing right now is to create content, to stand out, to do more than most, and to do better than most. And I think that's a challenge for a lot of people. I myself am challenged with my various businesses and clients to come up with stuff that stands out, content that is creative, content that is different, content that gets attention, retains interest, builds desire, and certainly converts action. So we're going to work with my draft February content plan just to explain to you how that works and to understand better what you should and could and must be doing going forward to create more content. Just one little roundup inspiration that has come to me in these past few days is the need to clean up, to declutter, to make space for things this year. When you're holding on to old things on your desk, when your desk is a mess, it's kind of an energy that is not allowing new ideas, new clients, new business to arrive on that desk. So take the opportunity before you get too busy. It's still early in the year. People are still getting their stuff together. Clean up. I am, as you can see behind me, where's it? That side. I've got a whole pile of magazines that I'm sorting through and cleaning up to either dump with the paper people who contribute to looking after pets and animals, or to go and give them to school or to my book list club to read magazines because they are cluttering and I don't need them anymore. But I am going to be keeping some because next Saturday, might be of interest to some of you, I am running a vision board workshop in 4 ways: physically, open air, socially distanced, nice, positive space. And in the fee, we've included a coffee, a bite to eat, everything you need. The only thing you might want to bring with is a journal. And to come and spend some time getting clear on where you want to be. And there's a number of reasons for doing a vision board, but it's really great to make that space for letting creativity flow and to tune in a bit to what you really want, what you want to be, what you want to do, what you want to have. So that's what we're going to work through. You're invited to join me. You will see the event on my Facebook page to book. Do think about that. It could be a great way of getting you on track for where you want to be in 2021 and beyond. The interesting thing I also wanted to tag onto that is goal setting. I see so many posts already and people hooking into the copywriting idea about failed New Year's resolutions. Have you dumped your New Year's resolutions? How are your New Year's resolutions going? And one of the reasons New Year's resolutions fail is because the goal is unrealistic or it's unachievable. I really want to urge you to set yourself up for a win. Rather have the vision and achieve small steps on your way there, because every small step is actually a win. It's when you set these big goals out in the distance and maybe confuse them with the vision that it sometimes gets hard to achieve, and there's nothing worse than disappointment. And worst of all, when you disappoint yourself, the negative self-talk steps in, the little man on your shoulder, and your ego starts criticizing your lack of success. I'm going to also be giving some journaling tips in the weeks going ahead, but I think a vision board is a great place to start. And I personally love the physical part of getting creative. That's why on my online store, I sell coloring in books and oracle cards and these kind of things that take you offline into a physical space where you are being creative, putting yourself into a vibe where you focus on something that is creative. And creativity is the road to inspiration. So in our vision board, we rip up magazines, we create a poster board, and we put it front and center to inspire us to look to the future. And what I then ask people to do is every day start with, what can I do to be better? What can I do to contribute to the big picture today? What can I do to achieve my vision? And you tuning into inspiration, you get ideas about small steps and what to do next. And tuning into inspiration and your intuition is a great way to know whether things are good or right, because your feelings will tell you, does it feel good? Does it not feel so good? Okay, let's get on to the content plan and give you some inspiration for February content. So just to review what this content plan is about, it is for sale. The days of the year are a free download on my website. You can get those. The strategic content planning that this document includes is for sale, but plan once off. Once you are on my subscribers list, you get this content plan every month in your inbox, and it is my marketing gift to you to help you do a better job of your content planning. I want to remind you that there is a strategy in your content planning, and it is about getting people to know, like, and trust you enough to buy. Your content has to be about getting people to know you, so getting people's attention, attracting people to your platforms. And in order to do that, you have to go to where they are. You have to go and put content where your audience's attention is. Nobody can tell you which audience to go to as a generic plan. You have to study your ideal customer, know where they hang out online and offline, and go there to get their attention. Once you know where to go, you have to put content there that gets people to like you. Not everybody likes everybody, and we have to accept that some people love you, some people hate you. Some people are somewhere in between. Those you might convert to liking you. You have to put content out there that gets people to think, okay, this is my kind of person. This is my kind of service. This is my kind of product. I like the way this person works. Then get people to trust you enough to go from I like it to I want it. There's a very different kind of content there, because now you're starting to give people the opportunity to engage further, to go down your sales funnel to the point where they will click on a buy now or other conversion, other call to action, which includes sign up, download, all these things that are in fact a commitment to doing business with you and taking the next step with you. Right, let's talk about what else is on this content calendar of ours. Every month has days of the month that are celebrated worldwide. In South Africa, some are casual, some are frivolous, some are more serious. I will explain to you in a minute how to use those. There's a place on this planner where you put in your own calendar dates. That would be your industry, things that are happening in your area, promotion ideas, a campaign you want to run, things like that. That feeds into your planning. You would go from the date something is happening and plan backwards to create content that leads up to it. Hashtags and keywords are very important for discoverability. Right up at the beginning of the process where you want your ideal audience to find you, we've established you've done your ideal customer avatar. There is a worksheet on my website under free stuff, free templates. Go and complete that to get clear on exactly who your ideal customer is. Once you know where to go, what they're reading, what interests them, you start using those hashtags that people use to find content. Instagram is also adding the fact that people can now add keywords into the search and not just a hashtag. So long tail keywords, search phrases, you need to get familiar with what people are typing in to find your business. Type in search words into Google and see what else people searched and start tweaking search phrases for your business, for your services. So use keywords and hashtags because they are important for getting found. I have a link in there, which is a tool I use to find best hashtags for my Instagram posts. It's very useful. Don't click on advertising links in there. There are scammy things. Just simply use it as a search tool. Copy and paste the hashtags into your post. Edit the ones out that are not relevant. Don't just blindly copy and paste because some are not relevant to your industry, to your region, to whatever. Then there's a very important part in the calendar. Why are you creating this content? What is the marketing objective behind the content? Everything you post must have a reason for posting. So I have done the heavy lifting in this content plan and given a marketing objective for the day and given you an idea about what to post, what different ideas you can post, and then there's also a space for who is going to create the content. If you've got one or more content generator, that's a great way to allocate responsibility and allocate roles so that you can keep track and make sure content is posted. Then where do we post? So which platforms, when are you going to do email marketing? Which days are you going to post blogs? Which days are you going to share to other platforms that you might not be sharing on daily? It's a great way to plan your content, especially if you are scheduling and you go before you start scheduling your content to the platform and analyze when your audience is online and post for when you are most likely to get their attention. One additional tip there, your content must match their availability or readiness to consume. Are they looking for quick content like an inspirational post, or do they want to see a fun video, nothing too serious, or they're going to read a long form post or click through to your blog? And as always, test what is working, what is not working. I, in the content plan, urge you to test different types of content with an intention of learning more about what content is working and what is not working. So folks, please fire away. Ask me questions down below about things you might be having problems with. What this calendar consists of is monthly themes. I urge you to look at them because some of them might be relevant to your industry, might be relevant to an interest that appeals to your audience. You would go through, if you're an industry, Bake for the Family Month, it's a way to share some lovely recipes, easy to go to build a relationship, build trust. Simple things like sharing recipes creates trust in your clients. Hot Breakfast Month, tips for breakfast. Heart Month, healthy. For fitness people, use the heart, healthy heart logo. Use it on your post to get people's attention. because people who are in that space, who are looking for ways to live better in a more healthy, in a more fit way, will see that logo. Black History Month, if it appeals to your target audience, use it. Post about it this month. Do interesting blog articles. Track back interesting history stories, your own story. Vegan cuisine, LGBT, animals. There's something for almost every niche you can possibly think of, to use it as an overriding theme for your content. You might want to spend a bit of time creating a look and feel for the theme for the month, and use that as like the framework for your posts going forward. Then I've given you days of the week. Days of the week, again, are hashtags that get you found, that are fantastic for discoverability. So on a Wednesday, people would search Wednesday hashtags. Here's an unusual one, Bright White Wednesday. Think out the box. It could be a great way to post something if you're an interior decorator, white design. In the medical industry, a bright white day in fashion. There are so many ways you can use these hashtags, but again, they are for discoverability. People search days of the week hashtags. Think out the box. How can you apply these? This calendar is designed now to give you an idea for more than one post a day. So you can, for example, use a day of the week, create a post about it, and maybe if it's something that's quick to consume, a fun image or just a quote or whatever, post it early in the morning when people are reaching for their phone, first thing looking for a quick bit of content to consume. Then, just as a matter of interest, in addition to month themes, there are week themes. So you could maybe pick up some inspiration there. This first week of February has got a whole lot of ideas: school counseling, pride in food service, solo diners, eat out week. What a great idea for restaurants under pressure. Start a solo diners week and invite people to come and feel comfortable dining alone. Right. Then there's the section where you would add in your own business calendar. So for example, mine on Saturday I would add in my vision board, so I know to up my game. Saturday afternoon's my vision board, up my game leading up to that to make sure that I've got posts going on. Now we get to the days of the year, which you might think are flippant, but there is some great inspiration here. And what you will find very interesting is going to my blog on my website, February days of the year, and just see how I've interpreted on each day, a day of the year into a post. You will see weird ones. For example, there's Hedgehog Day. When is Hedgehog Day? I can't even remember. I found a great picture because we know that animals, babies, pets work. When people go, oh, isn't that cute? That is engagement, that gets an emotional reaction from your audience and gets people to spend a bit longer on your post and is more likely to get your post shared. That kind of content is really valuable for engaging and increasing reach. I've used the hedgehog picture, but the rest is not necessarily about a hedgehog. It's an inspirational post. So go and look at that blog and see how some of the days, and I've tried to vary it up a lot. There's animated, there's video, there's graphic, there's image, there's quotes. There's all sorts of different kinds of content there, and I want to talk to you about that. So think about days of the year with an open mind to help inspire your daily content. Objectives for your posts. So for example, here are in the first week 7 different marketing objectives. You want to build your brand. So I have given you a link. I offer video editing. As you have seen, these lives I edit into videos that I share back to my page with stuff cut out, stuff added in. All I need is some images, some video clips, some logos, and I will create a brand video for you that you can use on platforms, embed in your website, and use for your Facebook cover, many places to build your brand with your own video. Learn about your audience. Ask them a question that is meaningful, that is going to help you either create better content, either tweak your product, your copywriting into what they need, what their challenge is. So think about asking a fill-in-the-blank question that will give you more information to serve them better. Of course, inspirational posts on social media work really well. Keep them motivated with a quote image. Take your inspiration from a day of the year, or simply a quote that works for you. Go and Google inspirational quotes and create your own post. I am really not a great advocate of sharing other people's quote posts, other people's posts. Get the idea, go and find the quote, go and find your picture, create your own quote, add your brand hashtag or your logo or something that people understand you have created this. You're not just regurgitating other content. Then the next one, social proof. Show that you are paying attention. So for example, we've spoken before with Gary Vee, because he is an influencer and he does great YouTube videos. I could share on this day back to my page a Gary Vee, which shows you, my audience, that I am listening to influencers and I am paying attention to what is out there. The fourth is World Cancer Day. I have got by the way, when you get the calendar, there is a link on the calendar that takes you to my Dropbox that has a whole bunch of images I've created. So when you're under pressure and you've got to post something and you just don't have time, you can regurgitate mine because it is different. It's quality content. It's not mainstream. Go and grab a post there and share it to your page. I have created a folder of the official Cancer Day posts. So those are not mine. They are from the official World Cancer Day organization. Super stuff there. You don't have to go and recreate from scratch. And I've added in the World Cancer Day hashtags for you to use if that is going to appeal to your audience. I'm tempting you in February to up your game with copywriting. And here I'm suggesting you start a post with 2 principles. What 2 principles can you share that is unique, that is about you? And you could even think about creating a blog that starts with that same title, 2 principles in whatever. And try using a cute image to get their attention. Here's a different combination completely. You can post for the day of the week. You can post for the theme of the week. You can use a day of the year. I've done the heavy lifting for you here. All you have to do is open your mind, look at the day and go, right, I have got all these options. How can I use that content to get them to know, like, trust, or buy? And then increase your reach with live. As I am doing now, live broadcasts are powerful for reaching a new audience, for attracting new people, for getting in where they are paying attention. Try live on different platforms. You do not just do live on Facebook if that's not your primary platform. If your primary platform is LinkedIn, go live on LinkedIn. If it's Instagram, go live on Instagram. Go live on YouTube. Then repurpose the video and post it to the other channels. Or if you're really clever, you could go live on a device, live on your computer, live on another device, and stream to various platforms all at the same time. Wow, that would send your reach through the roof. There is the rest of the table. You put in there who's posting, which platform you are posting to, when is the best time. So this goes on all different for the whole month. And then I've added now a little worksheet right at the end of the chat plan to help you plan a campaign for the month. So what is your marketing objective? What do you want people to do? Do you want to increase awareness? Do you want to engage, i.e. increase reach, get your audience's attention onto your page? Because we know when they engage, they're going to see your next posts. You want them to keep engaging. How do you get their interest from just paying attention to, oh, let me pay attention here, I like this, to I like it now, I want it, and then certainly to take action, to click through credit card in hand, or to share their email address, or what powerful call to action you are giving them and what action you want them to take. What product or service are you going to promote? Who is your ideal customer? We've spoken about niche focus. Focus on a niche, write for that niche, use images for that niche, go where that niche hangs out. That is where in 2021, your marketing is going to change. No more spray and pray. Focus on that niche audience. What action do you want them to take? Is it simply a like? Is it tagging somebody? Is it just commenting? What do you want them to do? Because writing it out here reminds you when you're creating the content what outcome you want. Then, importantly, how are you going to measure the results? We so often put stuff out there and then we don't go and look if it actually worked. Increasing your audience, growing your audience is not the only metric. Engagement, whether it's just a like or a comment or a share. Are they clicking through to the next step? Are you measuring with a Facebook pixel? Think about all these steps that help a campaign work. The next is, do you need to create a link? So, for example, content plan, the plan is uploaded, there's a link, I need to put the link there. It's very easy to copy and paste if everything is in one place. So I've got to upload it to my website, I've got it embedded in an opt-in form, all those links need to be here. Then go and search your hashtags and your keywords in advance. Put them all here, suddenly you have one place, copy and paste, take it into the various networks, platforms, channels that you are going to distribute your content, and suddenly this becomes so much easier. It is so much more organized. So I hope that has helped. Please post any questions down below and you will see the link in your inbox if you have subscribed to the content calendar in the past. You will see the link down below to purchase the content calendar if you haven't yet. Remember, it's a once-off purchase and then you get it perpetually after that for as long as I'm able to create them. And also go to the website to look at the February days of the year in the meantime. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. Have a safe week and take care.